Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match preview for Leicester against City in the Premier League. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. Here's the season and we are definitely handing out presents this winter time, this holiday season. We're getting battered by everyone. Yes, we drew against Everton in the last game, but let's be honest, it's nothing short of an embarrassment. And we should have won. You know, Haaland missing a penalty. Couple of chances in the second half, only a couple. Then again, Everton should have won late on when they broke on us 4-2. They messed that one up. That could have been another defeat. Could have been another drop 3 points instead of just the 2. We are a mess. We're an absolute mess. And it doesn't really matter who Pep puts in. No one's performing. And no one's stepping up to take charge for the team. And it shows on the pitch because everyone looks tired. Everyone looks exhausted after the 8-9 minutes. You know, we play well for the first 10 minutes. We look like the City of last season and previous seasons, and then after the 10-minute mark, we go absolute dog water after that. So really, there's no fixing it as far as I can see. And I said I said in November, I don't see us winning the rest of this year, and my word, I didn't think that'd come true. Look, we're in a bad spot. We are. And yes, I've done a few videos and I've been slagging Pep off for the last few weeks because he doesn't have a clue. He can't fix it. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's tinkering too much. Yes, it's fine to tinker when you're winning and maybe drop points here and there or scrape a win because, you know, someone bails you out. But in this scenario, when we're struggling, we're falling down the league, we're getting knocked out of every competition, the tinkering is only hurting us further. But then again, I don't know how he fixes it. You know, Pep doesn't know what he's doing and I wouldn't know what I'm doing either because everything's just gone wrong this season. Absolutely everything. These players are not the players we've had for the last few seasons. I don't know where they've gone. You know, it just seems like, I don't know, they've all forgotten how to play football. And it looks like they've never played together before. It looks like they don't know how to press. They don't know how to tackle. In that Everton game, we had 3 or 4 players bottling every single challenge, you know. They were doing like simple 1-2s passes and little triangles, and the players are just running around in circles trying to chase the ball like school kids. And that happened against United as well. And against United and against Everton, the fans booed the players off the pitch, and rightly so, because they deserve it. Yes, they deserve it. Yes, and rival fans can say what you want and fickle, and these City fans are spoiled, blah, blah, blah. Don't give a crap what they say. Them players deserve booing at the moment. They're an absolute disgrace, and they're not doing their job. They're not doing the basics, and that's what us fans deserve, and it's what we expect. You're not to pull out your challenges and to just put in an effort. So anyway, with that out of the way, how do we fix this mess that we're in? How do we approach the Leicester game? Well, we lose this game. Writing this one off immediately because they're going to try and hit us on the break. And they're going to hit it long. They're going to go direct. And it's going to work because our defense push up to the halfway line, don't have the pace to get back, don't have the energy to keep up with that for the full 90 minutes. We got 0 pace back there. Even Walker plays, I don't trust him with his pace anymore. He's gone. He's shot. They're going to win this game. They're going to win because they're going to score 2 or 3. They're going to have 2-3 big chances. They're going to take them. They win this game because we're going to have 2 or 3 chances in the first 10 minutes, not take them, maybe get a goal halfway through the first half and then tail off for the rest of the game. That is how this game is going to play out. We know it. We've seen it before. We've seen it 12 times in the last 2 months. Play well for 10 minutes. Get a lucky goal somewhere down the line, deflection, cross, whatever it is. Then they take charge because they hit us on the break a few times. It's going to happen. And even if we're 2-3-0 up going into the last 10 minutes, I don't expect the team to keep a clean sheet. And I expect the team to fold as soon as they score because we love a collapse. We absolutely love it at the moment. So yeah, write this game off. But what do we see? What do we want to happen in this game? Well, like I said, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know who you can put in there because whoever Pep plays, whoever Pep brings on as a substitute, the substitutes make us look even more tired when they come on the pitch. The substitutes make us look worse, make us look more exposed when they should be coming on with fresh energy. I don't know how it goes. First thing though, take off the wingers in the middle of the pitch. Forget that nonsense. I don't know what he's thinking there. And I don't think he can play Savinho and Doku. And going off the Everton game, I would not play Doku again. I praised him a couple of weeks ago against Nottingham Forest. I thought it was a brilliant game. But Pep's tinkering, you know, that's another thing that he's done with this, messing about and the constant team changes and team lineups, is that he's messing with people's flow and they're not getting any consistency. So Doku has the best game he's ever had for us, I thought, against Nottingham Forest. He takes him off the next game and he's played shit since. He's done the same thing with Grealish as well. In, out, in, out, in, out. Bloody hell, make up your mind. He's doing the same with De Bruyne. In, out, in, out. No consistency whatsoever. He's about to do it Foden. I bet he drops Foden for this game. I mean, to be fair, you look at that Everton game. Foden didn't show up. Doku didn't show up. Bernardo didn't show up. Haaland didn't show up. I mean, the only players that did really was Kovacic. We looked worse when he came off the pitch. And Ake, I thought that was it. I thought they were the only two good players against Everton. Ake and Kovacic. Everyone else, useless. So the Leicester game, take Doku off. You know, if Grealish is fit and able, play him. I'd keep Foden on. I'd bring De Bruyne on as well. Why not? Just bring everyone on. I'd play Kovacic, De Bruyne, and Foden in the middle. It's got to be Savinho for me on the left-hand side. Try him out on the left. Or Grealish if he's there. Savinho on the right. Give Bernardo a rest. Or play Bernardo on the right, Savinho on the left, Grealish on the left. I don't know. One of them scenarios has to play out. I'd also take Haaland off, to be honest with you. I think he needs a break. I think he needs to just refresh his brain. I don't know, get some energy from somewhere. Playing him every single game. You know, I can't believe it blows my mind. The transfers that we've done in the last couple of seasons have blown my mind. How we've let this happen with this tiny squad. Because we got no cover for anyone, which is mad to me. But he needs a rest. And I don't know who you put up there. Maybe you put Grealish in the middle. Take Haaland off in this one. Yeah, maybe. There's a scenario. Getting Grealish fit. I have no idea. Who cares? In defence, whoever you play, Lewis or Walker, useless, both of them. They can't defend. So there's no forget them. Vardy, he's forgotten how to defend. I said I think Ake went off injured in that Everton game. I don't expect him to play. And yeah, who's left? Is Diaz still injured? I mean, is he able? Or can you play Stones in there? What a disaster we're on. Absolute disaster at the back. So again, I don't know how Pep fixes it. It's not my job to fix it. All I can do is slag the team off. The crap. And I'm writing this game off, like I said, because Leicester are going to win this one. I'm doing it now. You're going to have another headline. Champions stunned. Champions shocked. Leicester come from behind to beat champions. I'm not shocked anymore. I'm not. But yeah, it's the season, and hopefully we're getting all these defeats out of the way, because as Pep said after the Everton game, we need to spend money in January. We need 2 or 3 plays in January, then another 2 or 3 in the summer, and we need to get rid of some of this absolute deadwood that's bringing us down this season. Because this season, I think, for us as fans, and as for Pep, has exposed some of these players that when the chips are down, they can't handle it. They've not got the mental aptitude. They've got it when they're chasing titles, when they've got all that belief, when everyone's on board, you know. But once things are turning on them, none of them are showing up. And for me, it's just been a big exposure of this team. Needs to get rid. But that's the video for next week. As for now, Leicester, what I want to see is Pep try and not push up to the halfway line. Forget that nonsense. I've been saying it for weeks. Just sit back a little bit. I would say sit back and defend, but we're incapable of defending. We're not keeping a clean sheet. But just sit back and defend. Try and hit them on the break a few times. And when we do hit them on the break, don't just get to the middle of their half, their final third, and just stop and play the ball backwards. That winds me no end. And I think it winds everyone up. The number of times you hear the fans getting on the players' backs when we're counter-attacking, cheering them on, tell them to run into the space, play the ball forward, and then they hit the halfway line and they stop. Whether it's Doku, Savinho, Haaland, it doesn't matter. Anyone with pace, they get up to the halfway line. You can see it opening up for us. We got maybe a 3-on-3 or 4-on-3 or something like that countering, and we stop. We go backwards with the ball, and then they get back in defence, and we go through that merry little dance again where we keep holding the ball for 3-4 minutes, don't do anything, and they counter on us. It happens every single game. Has to stop. Has to bloody stop. I'm sick of seeing it. Forget this possession football. Forget your system, because it's not working. You're hurting the players. You're hurting the way we're playing. We're looking at other players that have left, like Alvarez shining, like Palmer shining, and I think even Delap's doing well, at Ipswich, because the system doesn't suit the players. You're trying to force them into these positions. You're trying to force these players in who are all technical and can play in 4 or 5 different positions. That's great. But let the system just evolve around them rather than focus just drilling it into them time and time again, because you're hurting their creativity and it's hurting us on the pitch. Well, of course, we know that's not going to happen. We're going to play exactly the same way for the rest of the season. It's going to go bad to worse. And yeah. Lucky us, we get to watch this again. But yeah, Leicester fans should be happy after tomorrow. I know I won't be. But yeah, looking forward to watching it. We're going to do a watch along, of course. So no, we've been on Amazon 3 times in December, I think it was. Or we've been on Amazon 3 times anyway. And we've been at home each time. So I've been at the games, which has been frustrating no end. I'd rather watch it from home. But anyway, I will be doing a watch along, so join us for that. Should be fun. Should be exciting. I think kickoff's 2:30, so we get it out of the way nice and early. Don't let it ruin your new year. I'm not. It's been fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. I appreciate you all as always. Hope you've had a good holiday season, regardless of the football. With your rival fan or City fan, doesn't matter. I hope everyone's had fun. It's been a blast. And thank you for all the newcomers lately. It's been great. But yeah, join us for the watch along tomorrow and watch us get beat. I'm telling you, we're going to go 1-0 up and we're going to get beat 3-1. That's how it's going to happen. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.